I've been practicing typing for almost 6 years now, and in that time I've managed to get fairly fast at typing. One of the things that I've noticed when teaching others how to type fast and talking about it on my channel is that there are a ton of misconceptions about learning to type fast. And I've heard these from both brand new and experienced typists. My name is Isaac, and today I'll be talking about some of the most common myths about learning to type fast. Before I get started, I'd like to mention that I'm currently running a NitroType Cash giveaway. It goes until March 31st, 2024, and we'll have 5 winners, each winning $6 million of NitroType Cash. I will link the instructions for entering in the description of this video, so make sure to enter if you haven't already. Now, onto the video. Enjoy! By far, the most common myth I hear is that you have to have natural talent in order to type fast. This is not true at all. I was horrible at typing when I first started. It took me years to learn how to type even 20 words per minute. Even though I've been on NitroType for almost 6 years, I actually practiced for about 2 years before joining the site. Many great typists take a really long time to learn how to type fast. Typing is just like any other skill. In order to be good at typing, you're going to have to practice your skills over a very long period of time. One of the most common myths I've heard is that you have to practice for hours upon hours every day to learn how to type fast, which is just not true. In fact, that's probably going to hurt your words per minute. I always recommend for most people to practice for a total of maybe 20 to 30 minutes every day if that's possible. It is much better to type for shorter periods of time on a consistent basis than it is to type for a really long time, but only every once in a while. Typing is a skill that needs to be practiced extremely consistently. Even if I type for an hour and a half one day, if I miss the next day, I'll be pretty slow that day and it'll take me a lot longer to warm up. And missing a day, it's not the end of the world, but it will take off progress in the long term, so I recommend being as consistent as possible. I hear a lot of myths relating to what you should practice, but I'll cover the primary myths only. So the first myth I hear is that in order to type fast, you have to stick with one website or one platform. I think these people think that just consistency with one platform is going to improve your words per minute, which it really isn't. Sticking with one platform or type of practice is not beneficial. You want to practice every element of typing, so your words per minute, your accuracy, your endurance, your bursting. Many platforms only focus on one of those elements. For instance, NitroType focuses heavily on your words per minute with very little penalty for bad accuracy. You're going to want to practice on a platform like 10 Fast Fingers or KeyMash to work on your accuracy and real-world words per minute. I also recommend using MonkeyType for a couple of things. It's good for bursting, it's good for endurance because you can have really long texts if you like them, and their custom text feature allows you to put in words or phrases or sentences or texts that you're having trouble with, and you can practice those over and over again until you get good at typing those. And of course, if you want a fun platform to practice with your friends and compete against them, NitroType's a pretty good platform for that. Many people think that words per minute is much more important than accuracy, which is incorrect. In the real world, it doesn't matter how fast you type if you make mistakes every couple of letters. I've had to work on my accuracy for years, and I still struggle from time to time to get good accuracy. Another thing to keep in mind is the higher your accuracy is, the closer your raw words per minute is to your real world words per minute. Improving your words per minute over time will also be easier when your accuracy is higher, because the only thing holding back your improvement will be your muscle memory instead of just typing mistakes. One of the more common myths I hear is that you need a super high-end keyboard to type fast, which is not true. I type on a Chromebook keyboard every day for school and it works just fine. You don't need an expensive keyboard. If your keyboard is comfortable and it works well, there's no reason to upgrade. A lot of people upgrade anyways, including myself, simply because we like the creature comforts of more expensive keyboards, but you don't need one to type fast. As long as it works and it's comfortable, there's nothing wrong with it, regardless of what other people say about it. One thing you do need to note is that if you are a faster typist, I would recommend staying away from the super cheap keyboards, because a lot of them have ghosting issues where if you type fast enough, it'll basically overload the keyboard. It may output characters you didn't type, or it may put them in the wrong order. That's something I actually experienced with a couple of cheaper keyboards, which is why I actually ended up upgrading to a mid-range mechanical keyboard. Now I actually use a custom keyboard I built myself, and it definitely wasn't cheap, but again, you don't need a fancy custom keyboard to type fast. It's more of a fun project I wanted to do myself, and I wouldn't recommend doing it unless you're interested in that type of hobby. Well, that is it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, it would be fantastic if you'd consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. As of the time of uploading this video, I'm getting closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers. Getting there would be amazing. I want to thank you all for the support I've gotten so far. Again, make sure to enter the giveaway that I'll link in the description, and have a fantastic day.